Welcome fellas into this new video text press. Today let's get started with Mailchimp. So sending a bulk email isn't about heading, sending and hoping for the best. It's about precision. So Mailchimp has updated the limits in the builder. Today I'm going to be showing you how to step-by-step process to reach thousands of people without hitting the spam filter. So first things first, before you send your need people to send to, Mailchimp has a free plan and is limited to 250 contact. So if you're moving from another platform, you can upload a CVS here. You can ensure that your from email domain is authenticated into your settings and your bulk mail will fail a strict secure checkout. What I do here directly before starting an actual campaign is to install Mailchimp into my website developer to make this process much more faster. So inside, for example, my Shopify, I focus for applications. I go for all my recommended apps and I hit here for the option that says discover more into the Shopify App Store. When I am now directly here into my Shopify App Store, I click here and I type Mailchimp. Just like that, I can start by using this element and go for the option that says install. And it of course needed to grant the access between both of them. Let's say for example that I hit for the option that says install. And now my application has not been successfully installed. So once you have now the application of Mailchimp installed it correctly, what you needed to do is to sign in with your own account. So let's go for logged into another account. I go for continue with Google. Since I already have an actual account directly in there, I select my account and I hit for the option that says continue. If you don't have an account, you don't have to worry about that. You can create an account which is totally for free. Here's going to be appearing your business email. You can enter your username. Let's say for example to express like this. The passcode, I'm going to just enter the same passcode as I currently have here into my Gmail and hit for the option that says sign up. And well, just like that, my account should not be created. Now, in order to continue, you need to request to make the verification of your account. This won't taking so long. You just need to open a new tab, go for your own Gmail or the whatever email that you currently have, hit directly for continue, and you're actually good to go. So I'm going to close this and I should now head back directly inside here where it says success, never, close and continue. So you want to start making the verification of your account. You want to enter everything about yourself. You can enter your phone number. It's recommended. Here is my tech express element. Let's say for example like this. And basically the redirection of my account will be sent back directly here into Mailchimp, and I should be now having access directly inside the administrator tool of Mailchimp. So I think that I no longer need this stuff, right? So just like that, what I can do now is to hit back directly to Shopify. I see that I just logged into another account once again, and I hit for authorized. Just like that, all the important information from Shopify will be imported directly here into Mailchimp, and I don't have to focus there. So I have now the sync my stored data using the default settings, and everything will be automatically added right away. So to start creating my actual campaign, what I need to do now is to now do this a little bit effortlessly. So here, let's go for continue to Mailchimp. And inside here, let's go for the option that says create. And here we're going to be selecting the option that says regular email. This is your standard bulk newsletter for promotion. You can give it a name of what you remember. Let's say, for example, skip for now. And directly inside here, I can choose from scratch, a basic layout, or a fully designed template. Let's go for a basic layout to make this process much more faster. Directly into my basic layout, what I can do is to now select one element liked the most. For example, this is survey. I go for apply and I can start to customize this. For example, I can set up my actual logo. I'm going to be uploading my own logo, which is going to be this one. We love your feedback. Let's say, for example, I'm going to change this for welcome forward. Please take a minute to provide your feedback. Let's say, for example, here I think I like this survey, and usually I'm going to be leaving this text like this because the current year is going to be changing automatically for the current year, such as well as the company, the info page, and the person is going to be receiving the actual email address. So I'm going to just add a new image just to make this look a little bit much more good enough. So just drag and drop like this. And here I'm gonna go for add, browse images. So I can go for, let's say for example, stock images, and I select for example this one. Of course you can import your own image as you're getting started, right? But this is just for let's say an example to make the automation of my work. So I have now the 5-point checklist. First, pick your audience. If you personalize the field, show their name instead of the email. It helps bypass the filter. So I'm going to be saving this, adding to the exit so I can add my own recipients. With this 2, I can hit for the option that says import context. So this is the actual magic. I can upload a file, or I can just copy and paste that information. As I just told you, if you have this into a spreadsheet, for example, if you have it into notes, you can just copy and paste it directly in here, and you can hit into the option that says continue, and automatically will be imported right away. So you can enter the, let's say for example, the text like this. You can enter, let's say for example, the name, and hit for continue, and automatically what will be happening here is that is going to be making the current audience. I'm going to be sending this for TextPress. Tags will be my customers, and the data should be, for example, the file column name, match to, in my case, email address. Continue, subscribe, and finalize import. So everybody who is directly into this tag will be sending this actual email. So it says to, I'm going to be sending this import context from the actual element that I have just selected, right? So I can head back. In my subject, for example, here I can start with the subject line. Let's say, for example, welcome aboard. This is just a trial. I go for save. And at the same time, for example, you can schedule this if you wanted to. In my case, this is a free plan. I cannot be able to do this because I needed to upgrade the plan. So I needed just to hit into the option that says save plan. And now I have my content already been enabled directly in here. With all of this done, what I needed to do now is to send and schedule. So this feature looks when your specific audiences would like to be into the inbox, and hit for the option that says send. Or if you're not ready to send this, you can go for the option that says finish later, and my actual campaign will be right directly in here. If you're going to be sticking around with the free version, that you can come back, let's say for example 10 minutes before sending this, and you can do this manually directly from your drafts. Just go for the option that says edit, and go back for the option that says send, and you're actually good to go. So that is how you can actually get started with these elements. So I strongly recommend you that first, before you can send this bulk email to all of your customers, you send this directly to your secondary email so you can check out how it actually going to be looking. So with this being said, guys, this is how we can actually generate a bulk email from the actual Mailchimp into all your customers in just one place. So your bulk email is off. Check back into 24 hours under the reports tab to see who clicked it what and how it actually looks. Your in this case, my own element here. So thank you once again for watching the video, guys. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And hopefully with all of this being said, we can all see you guys well next time.